It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we've got the Seahawks' electric quarterback. He's going to have to air it out and the Texans on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston Texans, and NRG Stadium. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
In the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about.
About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He completes this one to Mechie. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Mechie.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. On 2nd down, Stroud. Oh, he pumps up the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Outside of a turnover, this was with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So on 4th down, on comes Tommy. Punt for Houston. as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. Quick throw here is complete. They face second down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll try and throw short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. They'll run right. Here's Walker. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Back to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll look to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
The Texans offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. They'll run here with the rookie. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Defense hoping to push him back and get that safety. He gets to the 2-yard line, but no gain on that one. On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon.
Joe Mixon on the carry. Marked down at his own 3-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Texans set to punt this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. They run with Walker. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down. Try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 0-0 is the score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. It's 2nd down. Back to throw, Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got Dell for that one, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Now, faking the give. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard?
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing is Stroud. This is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run it on first down with Charbonnet. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
He's got a man. That's Traylon Burks. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Catch made there by Burks. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now again to Walker, running right. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Offense.
Here's Walker. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. John Mechie. Touchdown, Seahawks. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Stroud going to set up to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they have the first down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here's 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Stroud to throw. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. First down, they'll keep it on the ground, and here's Charbonnet. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff to Walker. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Shotgun run now with Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Netchie. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. They'll look to throw again. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Charbonnet going to try to pull his way in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Once more from the 2. Third and goal. They'll run with Walker. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This about as short as you can get. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks go out to a 10-3 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Texans offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. On second down, Stroud. Open man, Xavier Hutchinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Stroud to throw here on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Third down and 9. Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. One final throw before the break. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the visiting Falcons who were able to come away with the victory. The final, 19-14. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. Will Levis, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Monday night.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
On the quick, right?
Back to throw. Stroud. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out in front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Dell motioning over. They'll go play action with Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now, Stroud. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he is going to have a Texans first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Here's Stroud. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Dell motioning over. On the handoff, it's Mixon. They'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Laramie Tunsil, the big tackle, flagged there. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for the Texans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Oh, the hard count looked like they caught somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the first down.
Automatic first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball. That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Throwing is Stroud. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in.
And, man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Seahawks first down.
Now a run with Charbonnet. He'll get this across midfield down to the 48. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it. That's Burks. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down, Seattle.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's dropped off for Walker. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Seahawks.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
He completes this one to Mechie. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Back to throw. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense, and I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense, and it's almost becoming the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw on the run is complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The Texans getting all set to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. John Mechie was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He completes it to Hutchinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw. Stroud digs on the reception. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for the Texans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
They'll stick to the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Now Stroud. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a 1st down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. And it would appear they're about to go 6-0. Trying to kill some clock and get out of here with that win. This drive starts 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a 1st down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They run with Walker. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. Once again, it's Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now Walker. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. A give to Charbonnet, heading right. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Stroud gonna set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the 1st down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Now, Stroud. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Houston, good night, everyone.